Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dom and we are checking out the Moto G, quite possibly the best phone you can get for the cheapest price. This comes in at just $179 unlocked and off contract for the 8GB model, and it's pretty amazing. So we are going to go ahead and unbox it. I will give you an overview of the phone and then we will run a benchmark test on it to see where it sits in the smartphone realm. So let's go ahead and open up the box here. You can see that it's very plain. There's absolutely nothing going on with this packaging, and that's part of the reason why it's so cheap. They've dumbed down a lot of stuff to make this phone very inexpensive, but they've done it without sacrificing majority of the quality involved with this device. So let's go ahead and pull out the phone here, and we can lift this compartment here to reveal a couple of things. We have our documentation, our quick start guide, stuff like that, and then we have a micro USB cable. Now you don't get a power brick with the Moto G, so keep that in mind, but that's part of the reason why this phone is so inexpensive. So let's check out the device here, and just based off of my first impressions when I picked it up, it's definitely got a comparable build to the Moto X, so that's certainly a good thing if you're looking for quality. It doesn't feel too cheap. It's obviously made out of plastic, but it's got nice weight to it as well. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Moto G, and as you can see on the back, we have our 5-megapixel camera. Now to the left of that, we have a little speaker, and then right below that we have our LED flash and the same dimple that's found on the Moto X, so you get that nice little groove for your index finger. Now at the top we have our 3.5mm headphone jack and a small little microphone, and on the side here you can see that we have our power/lock button and our volume rockers, and you get a good idea of how thin this device is. Now on the other side there's absolutely nothing, no SIM card slot, and I will show you where that's located here in a second, but let's move on to the bottom of the device here where we just have a microphone and our micro USB charging port. Coming around to the front of the device, you can see that we have our 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera, followed by an LED notification light and our earpiece, and we also do have a 4.5-inch display with a resolution of 1280 by 720 and 329 pixels per inch. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's no SIM card tray accessible from the outside of this device, so in order to get to that, you're going to have to pull off this back cover right here, and then you'll be able to insert your SIM card into the slot to the right of the camera, and then you'll be all set and ready to go. In addition to that, once you've pulled off the back cover, you can also replace it with various shells. Motorola has two different types of shells available in various colors, and if you'd like to see a full review on the shell and the flip shell for the Moto G, please be sure to leave this video a thumbs up and I will go ahead and get that done for you. So how does a $179 phone benchmark? Well, let's go ahead and launch Geekbench 3 to find out. We'll make sure there are no other apps running. Go ahead and launch the app here, and as you can see, we get a quick look at some of these specifications here. We are running a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor clocked at 1.2 gigahertz and 1 gigabyte of RAM, but let's go ahead and run the benchmarks here and find out exactly where this device sits in the realm of smartphones, especially for $179. And as you can see here, we have a single core score of 342 and a multi-core score of 1140, and I realize that seems pretty darn low, but the device is actually pretty snappy. I haven't noticed anything really wrong with it, even in comparison to my Moto X. It actually feels pretty good, and I'll go ahead and leave a link to the full benchmark results down in the description in case you want to go ahead and check it out on the Geekbench website. You can go ahead and do so by using that link. So this is the Moto G. It's a budget phone. It's $179 for the 8GB model. That's insanely cheap for this kind of device. And, you know, I think it's very comparable in build to the Moto X. So if that says anything, I think this is definitely worth the money. But we'll go ahead and do some comparisons. If you'd like to see a comparison between the Moto G and the Moto X, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you enjoyed this video, and I will go ahead and get that done for you. But let me know what you think about the Moto G down in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, like I said, feel free to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This is Dom, and have a great day.